Hello guys, this is the 2023 Hyundai Santa Fe XRT. There is 5 trims you could choose from. The XRT is the off-roady or the adventure Santa Fe. So there is the SE, SEL, XRT, Limited, then Calligraphy, and the Santa Fe is actually my favorite Hyundai SUV, and I think the XRT is actually my favorite trim. It does look very good. It does add the roof rails, crossbars, the side step, and I love those trims, and I personally think this XRT looks very good in this Calypso red. But let's go ahead and take this Santa Fe on a POV test drive and see how it does. Alright, here's the interior of this 2023 Hyundai Santa Fe. So, this is the XRT trim, and as I said guys, this thing looks amazing from the outside. This red color just makes this XRT look amazing with all the plastic and the black rims. So it goes really good with the plastic and the black rims, and from the inside, it does look good. And I really like the Santa Fe. It is my favorite Hyundai SUV. It drives good, looks good, and yeah, overall, I really like it. Anyways, guys, let me go ahead and show you the backup camera before I move. The backup camera is very basic, nothing too crazy about it. It doesn't have like a 3D view or anything like that. It just has a down view and a normal view. And let's go ahead and take this Santa Fe on a drive and see how it does. Alright, so driving this 2023 Hyundai Santa Fe XRT. This thing is nice and quiet, very nice and smooth. This one has the 2.5 naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine. There is a turbocharged 2.5, so basically the same engine, but they add a turbo to it. And this is only on the Limited trim and the Calligraphy. So if you guys get the SE, SEL, or this XRT, they will all come in 2.5 naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine. If you guys get the Limited and Calligraphy, they will come with the turbocharged. And the interior looks good. I really like the storage place right there. This is a little bit on the harder side, but it does feel premium, not finished in plastic, so that's good. And everything is very easy to use. So here is the shifter, brake hold, engine shut off, hill descent, and a button for the camera. There's a 10.25 inch screen. Wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I really wish that Hyundai gave us wireless CarPlay on this XRT for $37,000. I really wish they just added wireless CarPlay, but I heard that the smaller screens have wireless, but the new system does not. So basically the new system only comes with the big screens. And yeah, let's go ahead and change the drive mode to sport and hop on the highway and test this 2.5. Very nice and responsive. That downshift did not really sound that good. This SUV is nice and responsive. This 8-speed automatic transmission is good. It is nice and quick. But this 2.5 is very loud, as you guys hear. I feel like the engine is struggling, but it does actually move this SUV, but the engine itself is just revving very high and very loud. But other than that, this SUV is very comfortable, quiet on the highway. There is really not a lot of road noise coming from those tires. The size of those tires, they are 235 60 18, so they are the perfect size. Nice big rims, a lot of rubber, and I really like that, so that's very good. And seeing out of this SUV is very good. All the windows are nice and big. But yeah, this 2.5 naturally aspirated just is very loud. This 2.5 produces 191 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque. And honestly, those numbers are not bad. And this engine definitely gets this SUV moving, but it's very loud at higher RPMs. So other than that, this engine is good. This 8-speed automatic transmission is nice and responsive. I love this center console. There's heated seats, and this XRT trim has a good amount of features, so that's of course good. It does have all the nice safety features. I'll go ahead and talk about the safety features and test them when I hop on the other side of the highway. There's this beautiful 10.25-inch screen. It does look good. This transmission is very responsive, so I really like that. Steering wheel is wrapped in leather. It is nice and light, and yeah, overall, such a beautiful SUV. In the bottom, there is a nice big storage place, 112 volt, 1 USB, and gauges look honestly amazing. I love the way how the gauges look like on this Santa Fe. Right here on the left, there is traction control, tailgate release, lane keeping assist, and brightness control. And in the bottom, there is the e-brake. And this Santa Fe has blind spot monitoring system. All the windows look good. The window switches are, the front two windows are automatic up and down, and the back windows are not automatic. The steering wheel has a nice design to it. This SUV is actually very responsive. It just wants to go, feels nice and light, even though it doesn't look light, but it is nice and light, responsive. Suspension setup is actually not too bad. And again, guys, I really love the way how this thing looks from the outside. The rims have a nice look to them. They're finished in matte black. Again, guys, the size is 235 60 18, so there is a ton of rubber, and that should be expected from an adventure slash off-roady SUV. Very responsive. So definitely this 2.5 naturally aspirated is enough, but if you need more power, then definitely go with the 2.5. I really wish that the cabin was a tiny bit more quiet. When loud cars and trucks passing by me, I could hear them, so I really wish that Hyundai works a little bit on the interior noise, but the tire noise is very good. And yeah, overall, seriously, it's such a beautiful SUV. Seating position is perfect, as I said, and I love the fact I'm sitting nice and high and I could see everything. Let me go ahead and turn on the safety features. So it does have adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, steering assist, blind spot monitoring system, and I believe it has rear cross traffic, if I'm not mistaken, emergency braking, and yeah, this thing is amazing. So steering assist in Hyundais and Kia, they do work very good. There's 4-car gap distance you could have between you and the car in front of you, and overall it's such a beautiful SUV. Again, guys, 191 horsepower, and 181 pound-feet of torque. They don't really sound a lot, but I think those numbers are not bad. So MPGs are not really that impressive on this 2.5. The MPGs are 22 in the city, 25 highway, and 24 combined. I drove the Sonata before this Santa Fe, and it did have the same exact engine, same transmission, and the MPGs were 27, 37 highway. So that's a very big gap, having both the same engine. I understand this is heavier, it's an SUV, but still I feel like the Hyundai could have made the MPGs on this Santa Fe a little bit better. But it's such a beautiful, comfortable ride. The suspension setup is actually not bad, so it does handle decent. It soaks up the bumps really good, and I think that has to do something with having 60 sidewall. So it does have, as I said, 235, 60, 18, so a ton of sidewall, and of course that's good for bad roads and bumps and potholes, of course. But seriously, such a beautiful, comfortable ride. The mirrors are nice and big. I love this corner window, and seeing out of the back is amazing. But I really wish that the MPGs were a tiny bit better. Again, guys, this transmission shifts quick. It does go all the way down to the first gear, but it is very jerky when you do that. So this XRT has roof rails, crossbars, and the side step. The side step makes it a little bit easy to get into the SUV, but if this is an adventure slash off-roady SUV, then it's going to eat up a little bit from the ground clearance. The ground clearance on this Santa Fe is 8.2 inches, which I think is good, but having the side step definitely makes it not good for off-roading. Let's go ahead and test the turning radius. Turning radius is alright, and yeah, nothing crazy. I think it's alright. This system is nice and responsive. This is the new system, as I said. Let's go back home. So it is nice and responsive. By the way, the Santa Fe does come in front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, and there's a storage place in the bottom, radio controls, climate controls. Here is the 8-speed automatic transmission shifter. Here is the drive mode, engine shut off, brake hold. There is a button to turn on the camera, hill descent, heated seats. Let's see if I could actually open this. A cup holder inside with one USB, and there is a phone holder, another cup holder. Inside there's a decent amount of space. It is actually nice and deep. I wish there was a light. This is nice and soft. I love the way how the leather looks like in this Santa Fe. And yeah, overall, very nice, comfortable seats. 10.25 inch screen, and yeah, overall, such a beautiful SUV. Let's go ahead and do an acceleration right here. No wheel spin, and that's expected. It doesn't have enough power, and it's all-wheel drive. So let's go ahead and actually test the brakes, see how the brake pedal feels. Yep, definitely good. So I mentioned that in my videos driving Hyundais. Most of the Hyundais I drove, they have very good brake pedal feel. So Hyundai does a great job with their brake pedal, and the brake pads themselves, they're nice and good. And yeah, overall braking feels nice and confident. I really love the interior of this Santa Fe. Looks good. The air vents have a really nice design. Screen looks amazing. The bezels are not thick, they are just perfect. The gauges look amazing. There's some paddle shifters, and their safety system is amazing. And yeah, everything about the Santa Fe is good. There is a ton of headroom and legroom in this Santa Fe XRT, and this thing looks amazing from the outside. So interior, exterior, the back, the side, and the front end, everything looks amazing. It does have LED daytime running lights, LED headlights, but the turn signal indicators in the front, they are halogen. I really wish they were LED for $37,000. So that's definitely something that Hyundai should change, because for the price point, I think everything should be LED, front, back, and everything. So there is halogen lights. Again, guys, I really wish that those lights were LED for $37,000. SOS Blue Link. There is a visor, very nice and soft. There is a nice size mirror, halogen light, and nice responsive 2.5 with this 8-speed automatic transmission. Paddle shifters, they feel nice and solid. But I really wish that the MPGs were better. 22 in the city, 25 highway, and 24 combined. I don't think that's good. So I think Hyundai needs to work on that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this POV test drive of this 2023 Hyundai Santa Fe. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come and see Moody here at Hyundai of Milford. And if you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this, please like and subscribe, because it does help a lot. And as always, I'll see you next time.